Fancy taking a European river cruise but hate flying? We took the Eurostar from London to Paris to get on board a river cruise ship on the Seine and wanted to share with you everything we learned from this trip to help you decide if a no-fly river cruise is the right option for you. We were invited to take this trip with Riviera Travel, and the great news is that Riviera Travel offer no-fly European river cruises for a lot of river cruises. You can turn almost any river cruise with Riviera Travel into a no-fly cruise, and the best thing about it is that it's actually included in your cruise fare. So no need to worry about having to pay extra. We took the Eurostar from London, so we decided to travel up the day before and found a reasonably priced hotel a stone's throw away from St Pancras Station. Now, if you want to splash out, you can stay at the St Pancras Renaissance Hotel right next to the station. It even has a separate entrance to the station, but we opted to book the Premier Inn St Pancras Hotel, which was around 70% cheaper and is literally across the road from the station. Before the river cruise, our tickets and luggage tags were posted to us, and we were able to bring 2 pieces of luggage and 1 hand luggage per person. The main thing to consider is that you have to be able to carry it on and off the train yourself. We made sure we put our luggage labels on before we set off for the train station, so they were on and ready for the transfer to the river ship in Paris. You should arrive at least 90 minutes before your train's departure time to give yourself plenty of time to get through check-in and border control. If you have more time, we'd highly recommend taking the time to see some of the unique features of St Pancras Station. There's the statue of John Betjeman, who famously saved the iconic station from being demolished in the 1960s. You should also see the meeting place, also known as the Lover's Statue. This impressive statue is positioned under the clock and has some intricate carvings at its base that are worth stopping for a moment to admire. Check-in for the Eurostar is located on the ground floor. Here you'll need your tickets and passport ready. All borders and luggage checks take place before you depart, which means you can simply hop off the train when you arrive in Paris. Interestingly, in London your passport is checked twice, once to exit the UK and again by French border authorities. Once you get through all the checks, you reach the departure lounge, and to be honest, there's not much here, but there's plenty of places to sit and relax before your train and a couple of places to grab a bite to eat and a drink. Here you'll also have access to toilets, cash machines for euros and pounds, and a tax-free shop. We sat down and enjoyed a coffee here. There are plenty of departure boards dotted around, so you can see when it's ready for you to board your Eurostar train. It's worth knowing that trains depart from platforms 5 to 10, and you have 20 minutes to get to your train once boarding is announced. On your ticket, you'll have a carriage number and a seat number, so all you have to do is find the right train carriage to board, pop your bags in the luggage racks at each end of the carriage. Once on board, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. The train journey from St Pancras to Paris Gare du Nord is 2 hours and 16 minutes. Be aware, even though Wi-Fi is offered on the train, it's really bad, so we'd recommend you bring a book or something to pass the time. The Eurostar passes through the Channel Tunnel, but you're actually only travelling under the channel for 23.5 miles. If you get hungry during your journey, there's the Eurostar Cafe. You can also bring your own food on board, but we opted for a croissant and a toasted baguette to get ourselves in the mood for Paris. Once we reached Paris, we simply disembarked the Eurostar and met our Riviera Travel rep in the arrivals hall. Riviera provides a transfer to the river ship, and we were able to pass some of the sights of Paris during our journey, which took about an hour because Paris traffic is crazy. When we arrived at the river cruise ship, there was a huge spread of food ready for us, so we could get a quick bite to eat before exploring MS Jane Austen. On board, you'll find 2 restaurants, a lounge with a bar, and plenty of outdoor seating and spaces so you can relax and watch the world go by as you sail on the Seine. One bonus of cruising from Paris is that you have the chance to see the Eiffel Tower lit up at night. This was really special and one of the highlights of our trip. Overall, our experience was very easy and straightforward. We wouldn't say that the Eurostar cuts down on travel time compared to a flight from London to Paris, but it's around about the same amount of time. But it does have the following benefits. 1. Luggage restrictions are more relaxed on the Eurostar. You can take 2 bags and a hand luggage, plus there are no restrictions on liquids. 2. You don't have to wait for baggage claim, so as soon as you step off the train, you're good to go. And number 3, the Eurostar is a great option if you're not a big fan of flying, so you can still take a river cruise in Europe without having to get on a plane. If you're considering a river cruise, why not subscribe to our channel? We have plenty more videos about river cruising, but we'd recommend starting with this video, where we explain exactly how to avoid choosing a bad river cruise cabin.